Let's see, we have this here. Okay, give me a second, boys and girls. What have we done? 1, 2, 3. Cam 4. We have 2, 4. Just trying to solve something here after breaking everything. Let's see here. Just checking that we have sound because, well, I've done something again. 4. Yeah, we do have sound. Duxie, how's it going? And Black Q and TGIS. I'm just gonna solve this one here fast and easy. So I broke a camera in a test here. Yeah, so did something extraordinary again, but need to figure out which one I have muted here. Let's see, what is that? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have two feeds with one is muted, but this one is okay, so that's good at least. Let's try this. Charles, how's it going? I'm doing good. I'm just I did a fast and easy test on this. I just fastened some rocks on it and then threw it off in the water, the new diving setup that I'm working on. I did not waterproof it strong enough, so it disconnected. Well, it short-circuited the camera inside, so the camera is broken. But I have more cameras, so it's not a big problem. So I need to make a new it worked spot on this time when we got down. It's around 3-4 meters deep here that I threw us down, so it worked spot on until I tried to drag it up a couple of times because I didn't like the angle, because it didn't see far off. And then yeah, probably something loosened up in the waterproofing here, so it went bad. I destroyed the camera, so I need to make another setup on this. So we can we're gonna try the drone afterwards, so we can destroy the drone in the water as well, since we're so good and ready with it. Cup of coffee here first. So I have the outdoor office here today. I have the laptop and everything. So how are you guys doing? Good evening, TGIS. Where are you from, TGI? I'm just gonna move this stuff here a little. And then we're gonna give the drone a go, and because it has the same setup as the underwater camera, absolutely the same setup. So I can swap angles, and then this time it should look correct. So I have my face is like a gamer cam, and then the drone is, well, the big camera, so you can see both of them at the same time. How's it going, Canadio? And Remix, thank you for the celebration there. So yeah, Canadio, we just broke a camera here. Did a test on the underwater camera, and it worked like a charm until I started moving it. So I used this one and I dropped it down in the water. It was filming, it was no problem at all, but then I started to wiggle, and then water came into the house and it short-circuited the camera. So yeah, so but we have more cameras, so it's no biggie. Oopsie daisy. So I'm gonna fix that one. I have another setup in the office as well, so it's pretty fast to solve. I just need some more well, better waterproofing. Yeah, so it went pretty bad, but it's good weather outside, so I have my coffee. I'm all good. Leo, good morning. Well, good evening, depends where you guys are. But we have the drone with us, so we're gonna give that a go over the ocean as well, and See if it goes good or bad. Let's see, this one is... Why is this one out of power? This here. I have 3 batteries in it. Okay, these 2 are good. So I have my tiny drone. This one. This is tiny little drone that I will bring with me when we do hikes up in the mountains and stuff like that. Like this. There we go. So we're gonna try that. It's spoon attached is 200 IQ. Yeah, I know. It's necessary because, well, I like this mug here because it's, well, if you're eating and stuff like that, if I'm hiking alone and stuff, it's just a little soup and stuff like that, and then delicious. Should attach all my spoons to cups too. Yeah, just drill a hole in the metal ones and then you're good to go. It's freezing here, so we're gonna take off our clothes. Now, off to robbing banks, boys. Like that. Yeah, so this one I have so far, the setup on this is I have tried the GoPro on this and it works. It is a little, I have the GoPro and then one phone under it so I can run a stream. So it does handle it, but I can only use it for places where it's no wind at all. Like now there is wind, so we're gonna test this one, and it's not that stable even without it, but we use the screen record on streaming from this one. So we give it a go, We have broken so much stuff today anyway, so one more. Delicious, yeah. So what are you up to today, Canario? Let's see here. Let's see if we can get this drone up in the air as well. So freaking annoying that we destroyed the camera. Not because of the camera, but I was 70% sure it was waterproof. So it is how it is. So we need to waterproof the next setup. Yeah, Canada, it is pretty cold here today. It is sun and everything, but it's a cold wind, so it's not the best. But the beard will protect me. Yeah, black Q there. The drone is nice. I had the other one, the larger Mavic Pro, whatever it was called, and that one could live stream directly from it. But that one was too big for me to bring on most of the trips because I want to eliminate a lot of weight and stuff like that. So this one is, because it has like this handy little box. It has these, you see here, this is the Fly More edition. So I have like three batteries like this, and then this one I can charge on the go with power banks. And power banks I always have because of the streaming, of course. So I have more than enough of that with me. Nothing much. I'm being lazy today. Okay, Doctor, how's it going? The weather is good. It's cold weather. So we broke a setup, the camera setup. We broke the underwater setup that I'm fooling around with. So I can show you here. So I have this setup. I just fastened 2 rocks to it, just to get it down in the water. So this setup got water inside of it when I start to wiggle with the rope, and then it, well, basically it just short circuit the whole camera. So I have another setup for it. So I have several setups for underwater, but I try to make something that's very simple to use for everyone. So it's just connect and go. So it's gonna be a challenge, but yeah, so I have 2 more diving hyzers, I have more cameras, so it's no problem. So I will try it again. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys in a charger here. It seems this one is running out of power, out of juice. should get a beard for coldness. Yeah, Canaria, a beard is recommended for all females. Working well now. Well, now we see. You're a man, doctor, so you can take hours if you have the phone in the toilet. How many cameras do you break in a week? I don't break in a week, well, sometimes, but like it goes around. I think the average for me is around 4 GoPros a year, and then yeah, these small cameras, I don't know, maybe once a month or something. But power banks goes like crazy because, well, I try to push stuff, and then well, they don't want to be pushed, so it breaks. Well, actually, I've done that, doctor. Actually, they have fish with dynamite. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, let's try. I'm gonna try the drone as well and set this up. And then it's a little windy here, but we're gonna give it a go. Need to set up this Streamlabs thing on the phone here as well. Editor, of course, it's upside down. That's brilliant. Let's get this one out. Why did that happen? So it should be it should go up and oh, there we go. Let's see how we need to do this. Aha. Okay, so let's try something else. It should go back again. It should go back again. Anytime soon. There we go. Okay, so something happened there because apparently I used the same Streamlabs on these two. So let's try something else. Why is that happening? Shouldn't be a problem. It might disconnect again, but I'm just gonna have to figure this out. Yeah, that's the thing, Canario. Is it breaking now, or is it... I'm gonna try something here. And then let's get this up and running. It's so much wind, so definitely gonna go bad. Okay, so I'm gonna swap the angles just a little here. Oh, it's a new update as well here. Okay, I'll retry. Tackles when GPS signal is weak. Okay, we don't need that. Let's see here. Okay, it's a lot of wind there, so I'm just gonna update this drone here at the same time. Yeah, so you destroy a lot of equipment when you test to push it all the time. So it is how it is, but in the end, then it ends with, like, I have setups for so many different trips and stuff like that. That is very easy to use, but it does take a lot of equipment on the way there, and of course to try to eliminate as much gear as possible on the way there. So we're gonna try this. I'm gonna update this one here a little, and then I'm gonna try and swap the angle for these two cameras, and then hopefully the drone is then showed as a big picture and then me as the small picture when I'm doing this, not like the last time, and then it was totally opposite and the sound was yeah, welcome back, Leo. So it's a little chilly here today, but I'm gonna give this a go. Let's see, it's 47% of the update on the drone. So hopefully it sticks in there. It survives. It says added requirement for compass calibrate for takeoff when the environment light is not sufficient. it's a lot of different stuff here. Added warning, prone battery, noise during self-diagnostics. It's a lot of different things here. Eiko, how are you doing today? I can show you guys. Well, I can't because it's in the power bank, but we can do that. Let's see here. So where I'm at now, this is where I dropped you guys, and then I destroyed the camera. So I'm out on a little dock, then a little fishing boat. So it's close to a city here. But the island behind me there is actually a place where they stored all the chemicals from was it Syria or whatever. They stored a lot of chemicals. They what's called, like this chemical weapons and stuff like that. So they took it here. Oh, nice. King Summit, how's it going? Yeah, so for you guys that just jumped in, I am for the underwater setup, and it worked perfectly until I started shaking it. Then water came into it, so I haven't waterproofed it good enough. So it's and Evil Arts, thank you for the host there. So it short circuited the camera. So that needs fixing. So we try again. See, it's a lot of lag on D-Live these days. I have been watching streamers myself as well because it lags like crazy from time to time. So Kim Summit, how are you doing today? Host nice, yes. Let's see it. 65% update on the tiny little drone here. So up and running. We're gonna try and give the drone a little go and fly here a little. It's just a little too much wind for it, but we have destroyed one camera today, so if the drone drops in the water, that's it. We're going home. So we'll be lurking. Okay, no, Dr. Quark. It sounds the what's it called? Quack Attack was my favorite show when I was small, like this Donald Duck, just like a superhero. The fishing go chill. I haven't been fishing today, Eiko. I haven't been fishing, so I was planning to take the kayak, but I need help on taking it on because I use a large fishing kayak, and since I have the dog crate for Ragnarok in the pickup, I can't just drag it off. So I think I will do it tomorrow instead, if I get help on it, hopefully. But when I see the wind here now, I'm glad I didn't do it, because then you will be drifting so fast out further on directly into the ocean. So it would be just a lot of paddling if the wind is going this way. This mug is actually not wood. It looks like wood, but it's like plastic, some sort of plastic on it. As you see here, I have used it well, so it melted in the sides and stuff like that. I do have some other mugs as well that is wood, of course, but this one I really enjoy because I have the spoon, of course. Okay, 85% of the update. Let's see the hotspot I have with me as well. So it was a little annoying that this camera just, you see it in here as well. If you see there, you see a lot of water that entered the diving house. So that's not the best, but I will. You see here, so I didn't use an extra or anything on it, so I just used the tape this time. So I have more of these diving houses, so I will just make one more edition of it. I have another camera as well ready, so I don't need to buy another one right away. Well, I have 3 more I can damage and destroy. Let's just show the whoopsie daisy. So I'm gonna leave the rocks here for the next test. Unless somebody throws it. Throw this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, thank you for the modding there. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna open this. Update. Power off. Restart aircraft. Let's see. Can we do this? Yeah, we need to restart the drone. Probably not a good idea to start it on the table as well. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can connect to the camera. Maybe we need to oh, there we go. GPS signal weak, and that is the problem we had with the last test here as well, because when we used the GoPro, the Wi-Fi edition of the diving cam, it just broke the signal here. So that's why I test here again. On that camera, remove battery. Do not try to turn it on, make it dry. Yeah, it is. I will bring it, but it's the battery and everything was connected in it. So I will of course see if I can solve it. But yeah, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it, doctor. Break a GoPro, but no.
The home point has been updated.
Okay, I didn't
Please
want
check
this.
it on the map.
I didn't want this as a home point. So we're gonna calibrate this, and then we're gonna send it up in the air. Give me a second, boys and girls. Like that. Okay, we start calibrating. Like that. Okay, let's see if this will go good or not. I'm just gonna open up the let's see, where did I set the home point there? Update the home point. Okay, apparently not. Okay, let's see if this is working. I'm not sure, so it should work, but we're gonna try. And let's do this. No, it's not showing there. It's showing on that one. Give me a second, boys. Camera 1 feed is not showing. Oh, 1 second here, boys. I need to solve something here. If we can do this. Okay, that should go. Hopefully. It's a little laggy again. I did it again. Okay, we try again. It's a little laggy when I try to solve something up in the on the RTMP server, so I just need to see what we can do. Okay, we give this a go. Okay, do we have sound now? Yeah, we do have sound. No, it's just I just fool around with this setup here a little. How's it going, Benjamin? Open it, clean it with isopropyl alcohol to remove corrosion, and check if the reflow on soldier joint water damage. I will check that, doctor. So let's try and see if this works now.
Take off.
Take off.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Okay, there we go. So, okay. Oh, it's moving at least. How is that? I'm just gonna bump 2 V's, but it latency sounds go first. Yeah, so I only have one the sound from. It's okay that one. There we go. I'm doing good, Benjamin. I'm doing good. So, this is the city here. I can show you guys. And hopefully we don't break it and lose it in the water like camera. See if we can get up here a little. See if it's not lagging. That's the thing. So it's been lagging a little as well. It's been lagging a little as well on the drone itself. Strong wind warning. That's a good thing. That's a good sign, boys. So I am located down here somewhere. There I am. On the little pier there. You see here it's lagging a little when I'm using the drone. So it's not the internet and stuff like that, but it is the drone itself. So let's see here if we can bump. Oops, it is how it lags now. There we go. Yeah, so I wanted to test the what's it called, the underwater camera, but the camera broke. So we do the next best thing, and that is to run the drone instead. The island you see to the left there is where they store chemical weapons and stuff like that. They took from Syria or wherever I took it from. Let's see here if it lags like crazy on the app here on the drone as well. Let's try and go further down. So I have no idea where it is now, but I am down here somewhere. Yeah, I'm out there. There we see. There we are. There we are. Yeah, Benjamin, the app you made there, well, the D-Warrior, do you need to download it in your PC to make it work, or you see there, that's where we're located now. But it's so laggy on the reception here on the app. The app itself is so laggy. So let's see where it is. So it's out there. Yeah. Okay, let's move it closer here. Oh, signal lost.
Go home.
Oh yeah, that's not a good sign. So we might lose a drone here today as well. Yeah. Or okay, can we try and press off the returning home and see what happens then? Oh, I have control again. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, let's move this further down here. So this is where I'm located now. I'm sitting right there on the little bench. We're gonna stalk it myself. Yeah. So let's see. We're gonna take this guy down here. Let's see it like this. Like this. It can get home. Yep. Download. I need to refresh the app there. This is in Norway over easy mode. I didn't catch the chat there. So is it still morning there or sunset? Echo, it's what's the time now? It's 2 p.m. 2 p.m. here in Norway now. See if we can do like this. So this is where we're sitting now. Let's see how well it can get home. Yeah, we did lose it instead there. So so there is something about this area. So every time I use like the underwater setup here as well, when I throw it down here in the water, it disconnects before it gets into the water. But today we made it, but it wasn't waterproofed enough, so we broke it. It's like afternoon his time. What lake is this? This is the old Leo, you see here in winter time, so it's not that many boats around here, but this is the ocean. So if I take up here a little, I'm gonna try this again, and we try to go further up so you see a little more of the ocean. So if you go to weak signal again, adjust antennas. I have no idea why it's losing signal straight above. We try again. Weak signal, adjust antennas. No good sign. There we go, and we lost the signal again. So, and it's not that high up. It's only like 36 meters above us. But it's so some interference. Some interference on the drone when we stay here. So let's try this. So there we are. There we are. Like a link. Yeah, it's, you can send the link, Benjamin. So Lucky, thank you for the follow there. So now it's just hovering up in the air, so I'm not, no hands, so it's good. But this area here is very bad. It destroys the when we do the streams as well underwater. It broke the camera, well, connection even before we got into the water. Today we did a new setup on it, and that worked like a charm. So I put it down, it went underwater, it was standing there fine and everything, but I haven't waterproofed it enough. So the water came inside, as you probably can see there a little, and it short circuited the camera. Links are disabled again. Okay, give me a second. I can fix that, Benjamin. Like that. You can try again now, Benjamin. Yeah, so we broke the camera, so we're gonna have to. I'm gonna make a new setup on this. Yeah, here we see. You see now, so much water in it. Yeah, so it's water in this. So this one is very little chance that it's gonna it's gonna survive. But I have another camera, so it's no biggie. Let's try the drone again now the other way. I'm gonna change the mode into, what is C? Smooth mode. Let's try that. Get a little more cinematic look, and hopefully it doesn't. I almost drove in that light pole instead. With your laptop mic. Also, as amazing as this stream is, there is an audio sync. It's an audio sync. Let's see here. Like that. And see if the sound is getting better. Okay, it's some strange thing. Let's try now. With your laptop, mic, and camera. I'm not using the laptop for the streams. I'm using I'm just using the phone now for the streaming on that one, and then it's actually using from the drone as well. So I tried to start and stop that one. So hopefully it's better now. Okay. Yeah, so I just started and stopped that camera there. Oopsie daisy. Maybe pay attention to where I'm going with the drone. Oh, look at the birdies. So many birdies. Oh yeah, there we go. Weak signal again. It's something here that's no good. When we're running the drone, so the drone is lagging like crazy. The app itself is lagging. So yeah, Benjamin. So the drone I really like to use when we go up in the mountains and stuff like that, to get much more area footage and stuff like that. But this location is very bad. It's very bad when it comes to signal and stuff like that. this drone is around, what, like the Fly More package is like 500 pounds or something. But it's well worth it. It's like this setup is, for me, it's like it's in this this little carry bag here, and then of course, let's see, I'm gonna just let the we're gonna let the drone sit here and spy us like that. And then you have the remote control, of course, like this. And then for me, this is perfect size. I had the other one as well, but it was way bigger. But this one has like these 3 batteries in it, small batteries, so I can charge it in a go with just with power banks that I always have with me. So it's really good to bring on trips. It's really good quality, yeah. So I can even bump it up, the quality as well. You see there, the drone is up somewhere. I can't see it. Where is it? Somewhere. Oh, well, that's the point of drones. You shouldn't see them. And lag due to low temperature. Yeah, I think that might be the case as well, doctor. So I would believe hypothermia is the cause of this. Let's see here if we can go backwards here a little, like that. So let's see it. Every time we go further back there, we lose the signal. So we're gonna try. I have set it up so if it loses signal, it should go 30 meters up, and then it should go back. But then again, this isn't the best platform to. If it misses by like 1 meter on the home point, then we're gonna lose it in the water. I'm out of bed. Mavis, how's it going? How are you doing? So let's see if we can see what happens if we go further down in this. This is where we lost it. Oh yeah, there we go. Signal interference. So I think there is some cable or something in the water here, since we break every single time. Let's put it, and you see we're okay, what's happening here? Oh yeah, so max power load. I have no idea what that means. Well, you see here, let's try and drive it like this. Yeah, there we go. So it's working. Maybe it made it, Mavis. Yeah. Let's see. Put you guys like this, then you can see the. Okay, it's a little dark there. Probably make it like this. Like that, maybe. There we see. So now you're standing over there. Yeah, this is a 2.4 gigahertz drone, Doctor. Dr. Quark. Yep, it's the famous Dr. Quark. So yeah. So I didn't have any problem with oopsie daisy. With the other drone when I had the what's it called, the DJI Mavic Pro, that one I had, that had no problem at all. So it's really good, but it's too big for me to carry around to bring on longer trips. And this one is so much easier for me because I'm not gonna use like long streams on long streams on the drone, like, so usually just 25 minutes here and then 25 minutes there, so it's more than enough battery time and everything. Let's see here if we can there we go, and then we have a good wave like that, and it goes. Oh, and it's signal breach again. Every time we drive around here, it's some strange stuff happening. something strange. Maybe it's what? It's around. Well, now I would say it's like -1, -2 or something like that here, and then a little cold wind. But it's not too bad. It's more on the fingers. It's a little colder on the fingers here, but it's more than enough. So let's let's try that other way with the drone, since we have it up in the air. And then hopefully we don't crash into one of these poles. That will be typical. So this is a good place in the summer. It's nice to play with the kids over here. It's and also a lot of boats and stuff like that. It's about 50 direct signal site, but you can get signal due to metal. You can get phantom signals due to metal reflecting. Yeah. When I was doing Wi-Fi plus internet in trains in one of the jobs. Yeah, I think so as well, Doctor. That's the main problem on this here as well, because where I'm at right now is also the area where we had problems with the GoPro. So the Wi-Fi signal on the GoPro, when we try to stream, it breaks every time we are fooling around here. But other locations is normally not an issue at all. How's it going, Sponge? How's it going? Paradoxical, if you lower power output of your Wi-Fi from lower output of your Wi-Fi from 20 to 10, we can give that. No, I can't do that now because I need to use the app, and then it relogs the whole internet. So I can't do it now, but we're definitely going to try it, Doctor. Doing good, Sponge. Just we did a underwater test, set up with the underwater, since I'm trying to eliminate a lot of gear when we're doing underwater streams. But it worked like a charm until I started to wiggle in it to get it up again, because I'm on next to it. Then it just the waterproofing wasn't strong enough, so I short-circuit the camera. So we're gonna go again, and I'm gonna drill a hole and then waterproof it with silicone, and also this I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, I know this, Doctor, but it's no. We're gonna try it. We can definitely give it a go. No, Doctor, you're famous. Yeah, you're very persistent there, Benjamin. So, what are you up to today, Sponge, as well? So you see here we fully low battery, return home promptly, but it's still 20% left. Jesus, I was insanely low, high sound here. Okay. There we go. Let's get you guys over here so we don't drown you on stream. Like, okay.
Landing.
There we go. And that's that one. So we can change the angle again. Why is this so insanely slow? The phone is slow as well. Okay. 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 Let's see here. I'll just have some. Just gonna check this one here. Like that. And the phone is so cold as well. Dog friendly beeping. Yeah, I know. It was a very, very high on that beep. You probably can adjust the beeping sound or something, but we're gonna fool around with that as well. Ashmole, how are you doing? GP with 1 year presence, and I'm the one famous. So Ash, how are you doing today? I'm gonna just pick up the drone here. There we go. See here. So we have the drone here. So we can. That's the positive part about this, is that when we're in the outdoors and stuff like that, it's a very small drone. And then I have just a replaceable battery as well to take out. And I can as well with the normal power banks. So let's do it like this. But it's not if that is, let's see if it happens. Get it around. Yeah, that's the incent codes, Benjamin. Yeah, so I was Ash Mods. This stream was actually the underwater stream, because I'm making this custom setup. Puberty strike again. Custom setup. So for underwater streaming, so I'm eliminating a lot of things.
Has been updated. Please check it on the map.
That's so insanely loud. Okay, maybe I can turn off the sound there instead. Yeah, and then it worked like a charm until I started to wiggle it. It filmed underwater and everything, but when I started to wiggle it, the waterproofing wasn't strong enough, so I broke, well, short circuit the camera. So I'm gonna make up a new one, and then we go again. Because I want to make sure that this works perfectly before I do the freediving streams, because I can't pay attention and watch the chat all the time. It's no problem. It's no problem when it comes to when we're yeah, if one camera breaks, because I set up several cameras, and then yeah, if it breaks, then it's gonna change automatically to some other angle. But yeah, BRI. Thank you for the follow there. How's it going, BRI? Want to make remote submarine? No, I do diving myself, Doctor. Mainly free diving, but the setup I'm working on here is to well, to do scuba diving as well, because I have made a mask, so I can talk in the mask as long as I use more well, air, of course, that you have enough air. So I have a mask that I have a screen put on. That way I can actually talk to you guys when underwater. So it's like, I would estimate we could do that for maybe an hour when it comes to air and diving streams with scuba gear. So we can do that, and then I still can talk on the stream even when we're underwater. The only thing is that I use the transmitter of overground, well, over the, what's it called? Over the surface. So that is basically the belly boat, a customized belly boat that that has everything in it, and then it sends the signal. So I just dive down, and then you release the line to be more than enough. I can need diving bell. What is that? No, it's just a full face mask, basically, Dr. Quark. It's a full face mask. It's just a little improvised to be used. And then when I do the free diving stream, that we have done here as well. So I have free dived underwater, and streaming is no problem at all. But I can't, of course, speak when we do free diving, because free diving, then you just hold your breath, and then you go under, and then you come up, and then I can. So when I do free diving, I normally just have the belly boat as well, but then I have one iPad that is waterproof standing with the chat, so I swim up to it from time to time, and then yeah, but other times then I have someone else with me so I can interact with chat while I'm down or stuff like that. So yeah, let's try and give the drone a little go again. Where's that? Takeoff permitted. I shouldn't put it there, just on the table here. But we try. We give it a go. Oopsie daisy. Cool. Okay, let's put it up here a little. Let's try and change the angle again, so you get So I have a remote control on my phone as well, like that. So let's see, it should be up and running now. Well, that's a helicopter. There we go. So, have a spooky voice. Okay. Is it something wrong with the sound again, or? Okay, let's try and go a little more with the drone again. It's something, current Wi-Fi experience. It's something, this area is very bad when it comes to this drone. You see it's lagging like crazy here. So I think we're gonna have to use the drone in a different environment. So we put it over there for now. You can watch the little boat. I don't know, can you zoom on this? Oopsie daisy. I'm just gonna check. Okay. No, I don't think you could. Put an action figure on it so it looks more like it's flat. Yeah, don't put an eye out. Point. Can you exactly point to the area? What do you mean, Quark? I can't exactly point. Like this is the. I can point there, but it doesn't go that way. But now it doesn't get away from the screen, so I have no idea what I did. Okay. You see there? So it has a focus on it. Now it looks more like military phone dies. Have a good day, Robin. Yeah, no worries, Duxie. Thank you for returning as well. Let's see if we can see a video and then show what we can do here. Like that. Okay, we got rid of the thingy there. Let's see, can we zoom in this? I wonder. No, we couldn't zoom. Strange. Came just in time. Yeah, so we're gonna have to what's it called? When it comes to, I'm gonna actually change the photo because it seems, you see there, it's so much. Yeah, it's so much wider angle when you select the photo on it. Yeah, so we're gonna have to fix the underwater setup. So I'm gonna fix that, and we probably will be doing our stream again tomorrow and go again because I really wanna. No, I didn't fish today, Duxie. I need help with the. Oh, look at that, birdies. Let's see if we can catch them. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So many birdies. Yeah. So I didn't fish today because I need help to bring the kayak up on the roof. But we're gonna go. But I want to fix this. What's it called? The diving setup, because I need to test out the new Chill Outdoors diving gear. So I want to fix that so that we can actually go underwater. That's a lot of birds up there. So typical they fly right into the drone. So I know. Let's see here. Let's go down here a little and see us down there. Oopsie daisy. So we do like this instead. This is in Holmestrand, Duxie. Riabau. It's this is in Norway. This is in Norway, of course. It's in a place called Holmestrand in Norway that we're located right now. So we're just testing the diving setup and the drone setup today. Yeah, I have a massive kayak, like a fishing kayak maybe, like a two-seater that I can make a one-seater now when I bring my dog, of course. But so I need help on it to take it on, because I don't want to take off the massive dog crate that I have in the back just to take the kayak. So I'm gonna buy a new kayak here that is a little easier. Oh, it's summer, so I forgot about that place. I haven't fished there in a while, so forgot it. Duxie, this is actually a good place for sea trout in this area here. Oh, it's two choppers, military choppers over there. Let's see if I can catch them on the drone for you guys. It's over there. I don't know if you catch it. Yeah, it's in the middle of the screen now. And back. Welcome back, Sponge. How far is it from the famous Kattegat? A couple of hours. Well, it's. Oh, you mean? Oh, it's. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. I can do like this. If I do like this, and then it's 280 kilometers to Kattegat, so it's not too far. Let's see here. Rebow. I have days a week. I have outdoor content. Meaning like even fishing, hiking, camping, and basically outdoor stuff. No matter what, it can be walking the dog as well. For content 6 days a week, and then once a week I have like a gaming stream, play some games in the office and stuff like that. But now I'm fixing the underwater setup so we can do more freediving stream and catch some crabs and yeah. And then of course I use a drone on mountain trips, just show a little more scenery on the trips there. So where you from, Rebow? Thank you for the follow there as well. So let's change up. So this is a bad place to use the drone and any type of Wi-Fi. So it's a lot of interference here. So, but of course it's the best place for me to test the underwater setup, because if it can handle this, it can handle anything. So that's why we do the place here, and also it's a good location for. It's like a bench here, as you probably see, and then I can drink my coffee. What? Agorapho? Perfect channel for agoraphobia. I have no idea what that word means, but it sounded weird. Rebow, I'm from Norway. I don't know where you're from, but like now, in the winter months, like it is now, I stream like, what's the time now? Is like 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. here in Norway. So like 2-3 hours before this time, maybe a little earlier, is the normal time. And then when summer comes, wow, maybe 2 months more forward now, like in March, then I start streaming a little later in the evening, because then it's daylight. So I can't stream in the evening unless I do camping streams and stuff like that. But I try to have the daylight now this time of year. Jesus, how strange words. Agoraphobia. Oh, fear of open spaces. Oh yeah. Then this isn't the stream for you. I get to see outdoors without actually going. True. My number one priority is always coffee. Without having panic attack. Oh, you have ago. Yeah, you know what I mean. Now that can't be easy to live with. So, do you push yourself a little, or you see there? Now there we are. We're right down there. So the drone is basically just hovering. And we have the little fishing boat, but I don't want to. I can't drive it too far up, because then we're gonna try once more. Let's try and drive it up, but lose the signal for some reason. Opposite to claustrophobia. Oh, okay, then I know. I'm a modern hermit. Modern hermit. Okay. Over on that side there is, I have camped there a couple of times. That's really a nice place, but I can't bring the kids with me on those trips because it's a tall fall, like a high fall, weak signal, adjust antennas, and immediately this happens. So let's try and swap it out, get it down just a little. No, I don't have signal for it. Moisty Russian. What a name. Moisty Russian, how's it going? Okay, now it's just hovering there and I can't get it back. Okay, RC signal lost. Okay, it should come. Pay attention, please. Temporarily they're disconnected. Of course. Okay. Okay, let's get this one. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, it's guys a little backwards here, and then we put you guys down. So see, I have like that. There we are. Yeah, I push myself from time to time. Yeah. So how old are you, BRET? For me, it's more about people and spaces, so I love this. Oh, nice. I'm gonna call you I instead. BRIT. Pike fisherman. I'm a modern pine fisherman diagnosed with ADHD and full of retardedness. Yeah, I do the same. I have the same thing, Duxie. So for me, it was more of ADHD was more of a problem when I was younger, because, well, of course, you have no impulse control from before, but when I got older, I found out that as long as I could find stuff to be passionate about and then be really, really interested in, then I channelize all my energy into that. Like work, and if you play with kids or whatever it is, you use a lot of energy on it and a lot of focus on it. Are you just wibbing next to the lake? And I'm good. Today, Moisty Russian, I'm actually I'm testing a new setup for the underwater streams, this one, and it was working, but I hadn't waterproofed the setup enough, so it short-circuited the camera. So I need to make this one again, and then since we broke that one, I just sent up the drone instead. So it's basically, it was just a testing stream today, so I'm gonna solve. Most likely I'm doing 2 streams tomorrow, so I'm gonna make probably 1 stream to just solve and make the DIY underwater setup, and then we go out and then test it. Because look at that. Oh, the birdie was flying so close to the drone. Yeah. So I want to use the underwater setup also when we do like kayak streams and we're fishing, so I can put the camera on the fishing line so you can see when the fish bites, and also when we put out the crab crates, so we can have one camera in the crate as well. Show me the antenna came fingers or at the 90-degree apart. It's like this, well, doctor. So it's like this. They're standing on this. You can do this as well, so I'm not sure what will be the best, to have it like that or straight forward, or 90 degree. I can put in, oopsie daisy, I can put them 90 degree as well, like this. Just call me Brit or Brittany. Okay, Brittany, where are you from, Brittany? What's up, bro? Ambush, I'm doing good. Just chilling by the ocean. Technical, every kid at AG, no kid can sit still or pay attention. Yeah, that is very true over easy mode. It's not really a problem for me. I can't stop myself. I was an angry boy. Like, it's when I was young, I was filled with hate. So I did a lot of fighting and I did a lot of bad stuff as well when I was younger. But when you grow up, you get more mature as well. And then, yeah. So you learn by your mistakes, basically. Of course, get control of yourself, even if you have ADHD and stuff like that. It's getting your energy into something instead of building up inside. Crab, yeah, crabs. So I showed it on yesterday's stream. So we're setting up this oopsie daisy. No, I started some type of video. Yeah, so we started with the the crab crates, so we're gonna put out and get some food, fish, and then use the fish for bait, and then see if we can catch some crabs in the crates instead. There we go, have a boat. I once hit my teacher with a fidget spinner since I tried doing some tricks. Let's see here. I'm just gonna catch up here a little. Not really a problem. Can't stop myself picking things and break pens and stuff. Elder Gamesman, how are you doing today? Let's do this. No, that's position mode, whatever that is. And you see he's driving away. He's going fast now. Oh yeah, he's going. 90 degrees apart is to help you have better polarization profile. Basically, small antennas, each issues different output in different X. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Doctor. 90 degrees. So you would say 90 degrees. 90 degrees apart is to help you have better. Okay, so they can only stand like this. Doing all night, right? Just working and chilling. Nice, elders. The boat is fast. Yeah, he's going fast. So let's get this drone down. And there's the birdie. They fly so close, even though that the drone is making so much sound. But I see that the remote controller here is running out of power, so we're gonna take the drone down here. Like that. Let's get this. Let's get the drone in
landing
location. There we go. So we can we change the angle again. So we have we don't need to have that up. Let's see. Camera 4, it should be only that camera now. I call him chill because it's chill, yeah. Pro moves from Pro moves, yeah. So I'm gonna just pick up the drone and I can show you guys. So this is the small drone that I use now. That's the drone that I bring with me on the trips. It's not used too much for the streaming part, but it's for basically just to show you guys if it's up on a mountain and stuff like that. We have better sceneries, so if I want to show you guys a little more of that. So let's see here. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna shut down this so it don't need to be streaming this this one in the background here. Let's see if we can fingers are really cold. Let's see if we can stop this. There we go. Remind me later for something. There we go. So turn this off, and then that way we have this Fly More package. So we have 3 of these batteries that we can charge up on the go. Yeah, sent to you, Brittany. I don't know if that is correctly pronounced, but it's very close. How's it going, Vidikai? Not this time. How are you doing, Doc? So I'm gonna pack down this drone just so we don't lose it in the ocean here, like that. So they bring a backpack with us. So the main thing here today was basically, well, was actually the underwater setup, but we broke that one, so that didn't work good. Well, it would have worked if we of course had waterproof the setup a little more. So I'm gonna do that again, and then we do another test. So this is just full of water now, so we're gonna have to make this one again. How long are your streams usually? It really depends, Moisty Russian. It depends what I'm doing, so, but normally a couple of hours, but it depends. If I'm camping, they can be really long, but of course if you're doing like, well, whatever, I have so many different streams, but if you're playing games, they are usually like 4 to 6 hours, and then if you're hiking, then it's a couple of hours. But I really depends like on challenges and what type of stream there are, but usually a couple of hours. But there is of course exceptions to that as well. Let's try and get this down here a little. Gotta go, need some dinner. Okay, Duxie, stopping by there, so talk to you later. Enjoy your dinner. I need to get home afterwards myself as well to make dinner, but not just yet. Next week we'll breaks next. Yeah, probably break something already tomorrow. Live in America, so it's come into some people's stream when it's night for them. Yeah, that's the thing as well. So in the summertime I stream in the evening, and that's like daytime in US. But this time of year, when it's winter, because of daylight, of course, it has to be bright outside, so I stream a little earlier, and then it's in the middle of the night for US. Call me a new regular. Appreciate it, Brittany. Meaning to follow for a while now. Yeah, appreciate your follow. So we're from Brittany, and what are you doing on a daily basis? Working, or I think I asked how old you were, but I didn't catch it. So we have the coffee, of course, and it's so cold outside now on the hands. I do have some gloves here, so it's not a big thing. You see here, small scooter gloves. What's the cup next to you? Metal or clay? Neither. It's a plastic thing. This mug here, as you see, I've already melted it and stuff like that. I normally use wood mugs, but like I have one favorite cup to bring in the outdoors, but that one I only use in the outdoors when I do longer for some strange reason. But this one I always bring with me. It has this little spoon in it, so if I drink soup or just want a small little meal, it's perfect to bring. Louisiana. I'm 30 and don't really do much right now. Oh yeah. Any kids, Brittany? So I have three kids myself. I have my youngest daughter is 3 years old. Well, soon 4. And then I have my son that is 5, well 5.5, and then my oldest daughter is 10 years old. So, but luckily they all really enjoy being in the outdoors like I am. So they, for example, they are always nagging about joining me on the outdoors and stuff like that. Like now in the winter, I don't take him too often. I do bring him, like we did a stream with Matteo here before Christmas. We did a camping stream, but I was 4 days in the outdoors, and then I brought him on the last day because when I have my kids with me, I always sleep like with so I take off the shirt and everything, so I lie naked on this arm, like, because when I start to freeze, when I start to freeze, then I know it's gonna be a little while until my kids start to freeze, and then I wake up and then I take in fire up the stove and basically make it warm for them before it's. But then again, then it's you're not gonna sleep that good yourself that night. So in wintertime I usually try and stay awake, and then it's not about the comfort, it's more about making it really comfortable and funny for my kids. So yeah, so my youngest daughter now wants to join, so because my son was the last time, so this time she wants to join. So it's not that long, so I probably will bring her, but I don't stream much on those trips when I have my kids with me, because, well, of course you want to spend time with your kids, because the thing is, when you're in the outdoors, you have things to do besides basically collecting wood, fishing, and bonding with the persons that you are with when you throw away the phone and stuff like that. Of course, that's a no-go for me. When you're in the old outdoors, I throw away the phone right away. So when you shut down stream, and then because you bond so much stronger when you're in the outdoors, because you basically just sit and talk all day. No, she's now soon 4, maybe. I don't get 4 kids, no way. Mexico next time. So yeah, that would be a thing. So let's move this. I'm gonna move this. I'd love to be able to do that someday. Yeah, it's what's keeping you from going camping and stuff like that, Brittany? Oh lord, yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, 3 kids is more than enough. Like, the positive part is, since I'm running your own businesses and stuff like that, I have much to do, like, but I can select when I do it. Like, I do in the nighttime I work, and then in the early morning I work, and then and in the morning when I get to work I do the rest of it. So the daytime I usually streaming. I'm in the outdoors, so when I basically just stream in the same time because I'm in the outdoors. So, but the rest of the day, like when you come home, you use the time with the kids and you make stuff like that. So try to not work that much when you're at home, because basically after kindergarten and school you don't have too much time to actually spend time with your kids when it comes to that. So I try to prioritize that, and in the weekends we always do hikes or do stuff together. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Mavis. That's not gonna happen with the first, to say like that, because that's also a thing. You should have time for the kids. You should have time and stuff like that. It's the same with my Ragnarok, my dog. I didn't bring him today because it's not the best place for him. It's just gonna be hectic if I brought him here, so he's at the office chilling. But he's normally with me on my streams. But if I didn't have the time or be so much in the outdoors like I am, the Ragnarok would be the wrong type of dog for me, and I wouldn't have selected a dog either, because it takes so much time. It's training, it's walking, it's hiking, and yeah. So, but for me it fits really good. I just have to keep pushing myself and fix my brain. Yeah, so I think, well, personally I do outdoors because, first of all, my company is always based on outdoors, so it's always product designs, it's development, it's testing, but for me it's necessary with the outdoors, and that is the reason for it is very simple. First of all, it's work, of course, you have to be, but for me, like now, for example, it's only because I'm sitting here and it's chill, and it's you wrap your head around, so there is no stress, there is no pressure or stuff like that, because you have that every day in the work. So you need a break, and I have that every day, that I go outdoors and then try to do something else and just break up the day a little. So the big problems that you sit in the office and think, shit, like this is bad, but when you go into the outdoors you start thinking more objective on it. So it's not necessarily that, oh yeah, this isn't that big, we're gonna do this. You think clearly. But if you're at home all the time, or you're at the office all the time, you don't think clearly, I think, because, well, for me at least, because there is always something else. Somebody comes into your office, oh yeah, can you look at this one, and then that one, and then a phone call or whatever. It's always something, and you end up not doing anything. That's why I work in the nighttime and in the morning, because in the daytime it's always something else. You're always in the phone call or these emails and stuff like that. So for me, it's a really good way to remove stress, think clear, and yeah, keep pushing forward. Family weekends, nice. Yeah, moisture ration, it's very important. And to like we did on Sunday, we didn't stream on Sunday, so when I do that with the kids, I normally just stream short streams, so we can just, well, have fun instead. But now on Sunday we took a long hike, and then we made like hot cocoa on the fire and stuff like that. But it was really a nice place, but it was no reception up there. But we spent the whole day basically in the outdoors, and Madsen got sick, of course, because well, it was cold. Temperature where you are now, moisture ration, I would say it's around -2, -3 Celsius out now, but the temperature isn't that bad at all. It's more the wind, the small wind that's coming all the time. That's what basically is cold. So I have no problem with cold. I have more problem with wind and stuff like that. But I do have this bank robber thingy here. If it gets cold, then I take that on, so you don't breathe in and the cold air. Peace of mind is vital. Totally agree, Brittany. Totally agree on that. You have to do it, and that's the thing, especially if you're an entrepreneur and stuff like that. It's a never-ending story what you're gonna do, and you never have time for anything. When you're an entrepreneur, you have no time for visiting family or going out with friends and stuff like that. But sometimes you have to. First of all, you need good routines. That's the main thing. But you have to prioritize yourself from time to time, so that I'm lucky that I'm working with outdoor stuff, so it's a win-win for me, because I'm in the outdoors, that's my passion, but I also work in the outdoors. So it's very important that you, no matter the situation, that you put yourself out there a little, so you get a little time for yourself without any outputs, like, well, inputs from others, because then you have the time to actually evaluate what's happening. So if you're feeling really bad and stuff like that, and then people go, oh yeah, so I'm gonna feel bad for myself and go home and watch some TV and stuff like that. Screw that, it ain't gonna happen. It doesn't help you at all, because you're just gonna dig yourself more down. I think the better is to actually do something without the phone, without the TV, without all of these things. Go out fishing, or if you hate fishing, go out, sit on a dock like this. Just learn to be bored, and because when you're bored, you start to think, and when you start to think, you start to be honest to yourself, and then you can gradually improve the mindset, the goals. And if you live in a bad situation, you will then soon understand that shit, this is bad, and then you can find out what to do about it, and also, yeah, move forward basically. Lazy butt is going to chill in bed. So good to see you. Mavis, yeah. Mavis, did you stream the other day, by the way? I just saw on my notification that I think I saw this in the morning. I'm at school, so I can't chill here. Yeah. How old are you, Moisture Russian, and what type of school are you going on? Like high school or whatever it's called? Brittany, the entire family basically is. Of course, I'm much more. I would say I'm much more like. What would be the like? She's more into being out, and then but you still want comfort and stuff like that, and I'm more into, I want it to be really rough. I want it to be so you feel it on the body, so it's freezing cold, it's high winds, you have to survive from time to time, because for me that's how I feel I build up. I survive this. You build up stronger and stronger and stronger, and of course that that goes forward. So I like, so it's two different ones, but the entire family really enjoys to be in the outdoors. Boredom breeds depression. Yeah, in some way, I do agree on that. But because if you go into boredom in like at your house and stuff like that, of course you go into depression, because it's very easy to see that, oh yeah, everybody around me is having fun and then this, but you don't think clearly necessarily when you're in that situation. You feel safe, you feel like cocooned, but when you go into the outdoors, like I'm now, for example, you break every like branches, how should I say this, but you break every you have on everything, so it's only you and the nature. It's basically, especially if you're in the nature, like not necessarily here, but then you really, your mind calms down, because there is no car sounds, no TV, no phone, no nothing. When you're in the outdoors, it's only you, so the only thing you can listen to is yourself and your own mind. So then it's not necessarily that you go into depression, it normally helps you out of it. Like I have a lot of people that I bring into the outdoors, a lot of ADHD kids and problem people, like yeah, they've been into drugs or murderers and stuff like that. So get into a better path, and then the first step of it is to acknowledge and see that, oh yeah, I have this problem, and this is, I'm honest to myself, and this is my weak side, this is my strong side. And then you can decide, okay, what can I do with my strong side and what can I do with my weak side. So first, everyone is to see that, okay, I have a problem, but then you need to find out, what can I do about it. Nobody likes to be weak, nobody likes to be depressed or whatever, but it's shit hard to get out of it. So everybody needs a helping hand from time to time. It's like I myself as well. If you have a running business, it's at least every 3 months you think, frick this, I'm selling the company and to hell with everything. But then it's the passion inside of me is saying, oh no, screw that, I'm gonna go. And then you keep on going. But it's not always easy, but people have different types of problems. Like the background decides if oh yeah, like one person can think this is a big problem, that I broke my spoon, and the entire day is completely ruined because you haven't had these other problems, or you think not having a TV in your living room or your room is being broke or whatever. So the background decides it, but at the same time, you should never look down on anyone else just because, like, I couldn't care less if this cup here was lost in the ocean. It's okay, I get a new one, or I make a new one, or whatever, I adapt. But I wouldn't look down and tell the other guy that, oh, look at yourself, you stupid shit. It's just a mug, like, because for him it could have been, oh, I got this from my grandfather, for all I know. So it's more listen to people, and then it's like I said earlier as well, if you have these drug addicts or homeless people and stuff like that, most, like I give homeless people, and even if it's drug addicts and stuff like that, I give them food, not necessarily money, but I give them food or buy these magazines and stuff like that. But instead of judging them, it's more listening to it. And then you can see that it's very fast that anyone can actually, even if you're rich, you can end up getting homeless. It's like I said before as well, if you're, yeah, your wife runs away with the neighbor and takes the kid with you, and then you get shit depressed, and then you lose the job, and then you lose the house, and then poof, it's a steep hill from there. And then you can be one of the guys that is out there on the street. So it's more try to look and deeper into any situation, into the people's minds, and what you can do to, if you have a helping hand or extra hand in any situation, give it out there. So that's my mindset, at least. Yeah, it's all perspective, and that's the thing I think, is that, like, I get judged every single day, so do you guys. Everybody gets judged from someone. If you're going through the street, it's definitely going to be someone saying, oh, look at that boy, or look at that girl, that's a stupid hair color, or stupid that. And because people are very, it's what unite people, that's that, and bad weather. People talk shit about everyone, but it's nothing. You should live your own life, basically. Live your own life, take your own decisions, and then screw the rest. It's like I don't pay attention to people being disagree or whatever. I don't argue either. It's I couldn't care less if you disagree with me or not. Why should I sit in, unless it's actually something that, oh yeah, I'm not 100% sure this is correct, then I'm not gonna say that's not a box, that's a mug. That way we can discuss it. But if I'm 100% sure, and or if it's I believe in this and I believe in that, I'm not open for discussion on it. Why would I discuss it? Because that's me, that this is you. So be yourself and then stick with it no matter what. Moisty Russian, yeah, thank you for stopping by, Moisty. And Lord Sven, how are you doing? And thank you for the diamond there. Hope you're having a good day. Just stopping by to say hello, have a good stream. Yeah, Lord Sven, I'm all good, I'm all good. Just tested some camera gear here. But, yeah, end up talking again, like always. So, let's put this in the pocket here. So we're gonna go over to the car. Just Colin, how's it going? And thank you for the sub there, Colin. So how are you doing today? Let's see, I'm gonna put this in the pocket, so we're gonna carry you over there. So thank you, Colin, up to this fine day. So I have the coffee, of course, and then so let's see here. See this, it's good weather today. It's good weather. Too bad we broke the camera and the water. So, but oopsie daisy. So, oof, that was close, guys. Woo, almost another camera today. Good with fast reactions. Not too bad. I'm all good. I'm all good, Colin. I'm all good. So yeah, bye bye, Moisty. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, so I'm all good, Colin. Just had some plan on fishing today, but I need to get some help with the kayak since I have the what's it called, the dog crate on the back of my pickup. So I need help to carry it up because it's a big kayak. It's a big fishing kayak. It's like 56 kilos. So I'll probably do that tomorrow unless I do the fix this underwater setup, and then we try this again. You look like you fella and not the camera. Yeah, yeah, close one. Let's see if I'm gonna take this. Well, we can. Let's see here. It's cold fingers either way. Like it's really it's the wind is the cold thing here. It's not bad temperature itself. It's a couple of minus, but the wind is the worst thing here. There we go. Fair. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna finish up now, and then we're gonna find someone to host as well. We can put some. Let's do this, and then we can put. Oh, what did I do now? I'll put some in the chest here at least. Let's do that, and then let's see here. Dog is Ragnarok is Alaska Husky, so he's 5.5 months old now. So it's 2 months more. So he gets used to the sled, well, the pulling thing, and so he's gonna be more running with me on snowboarding and sledding and stuff like that. But he's not gonna be able to pull until he's like 15 months plus. But the training has begun, so it's right, left, you know, all the commands, and he's a nice dog. Yeah, Colin, no worries. Damn, 5.5. It's so fast. Yeah, it goes really fast, and he's like, I weigh him every Sunday to calculate the food and stuff like that, because he gets a lot of more training, like a lot of training. So I need to adjust the food all the time to make sure that he gets the right amount, and for the trips we're doing, for the training we're doing and stuff like that all the time. TCTV. Who's that? TCTV. I have no idea who that is. I can show TCTV. I think that is. I've heard of it. I can do that. It's a. I can select it here, but I can give a TCTV a host. I have never heard of it. So yeah. So he's 18.5 kilos now, Colin. So he goes really fast. Ambus, how are you doing today? An old man. Did you look at me, Brittany? Adventure man, you're amazing. Magical place, thank you. My little 10 now. Oh, that's a lot of years. 10 years. So yeah, so I mostly won't take Ragnarok's bolts. Not because I'm a man, but when he grows up, I want to maybe get like this so that he can get some kids, and I take those as well, and then it continues with the same. No, my yeah, Brittany. So yeah, so he's really nice, Colin. So so it's a lot of training now until before he gets into this hormone stage. But he's really nice, easy to learn. Of course, some things are worse to train, but I use a lot of time on him, especially now on the what's it called, like direction, like forward, backwards, and calm down and relax and pull, and yeah, right, left, and stuff. That takes time to learn, because it's like, it's not only just to take a hard right and then you're good to go. You have so many things you have to adjust it, and then forward, and then of course he's not allowed to go when we're running. He's not allowed to he's not running yet, but to sniff and say hello to other dogs, because for others it would be strange, because why can't you let him sniff other dogs? Not when we're doing that, because when he grows up and you're going in fast speeds, you don't want him to suddenly take a hard right and then sniff another dog. Yeah, Eiko, Ragnarok is in the office now. So my girlfriend is having Ragnarok now, because I didn't want to bring him here with the water and stuff like that. It's just going to be boring for him, and so I'm going to pick him up now afterwards, and then we take a long walk instead. That and recall. Yeah, recall he can, but also a thing with Alaska Huskies, they can never be loose. They can be loose in the puppy stage, and of course, but you train them as much as you can on the recall, because you have the highest chance on getting him back. But they have so much impulse. Well, what's it? Scent. If they scent something, they run, they go. So I do train when we do on the camping streams. We go to the island. There is okay to be loose, because you can train with the animals there as well, like the gooses and stuff like that, to get him back. So if it takes a duck, yeah, we have free dinner. Send me loads of pictures of it. I need puppies in my life. Oh yeah, no worries, Colin, I can do that. So it's use a lot of time on him. He's such a nice dog, and for me, because I'm so much in the outdoors, and a lot of times I'm alone, and over long periods of time as well, if it's and stuff happens. So it's always nice to be able to have like with you. It helps a lot, like especially on the longer trips, because you have someone to talk to, you have someone to basically be there with you. Called out, they need more nails, they need more oh, we can't wait to see him, Colin. Yeah, so let's I'm gonna hand out this chest. Let's see here, we'll do this, and then what did you say that was? A TCTV, wasn't it? I think it was TCTV. Let's scroll up here a little. We can give him or that host and see if we can find that. And tomorrow, I don't know if we end up streaming to set this up again, the diving camera, just to get it in order, or if we end up going with the kayak to fish. We're gonna see that tomorrow, and I appreciate all of you for usual from me. I hadn't followed. Thank you, Colin. It happens. It happens. Typical. But I appreciate all of you stopping by, and let's show TC TV, was it?